Have you ever wanted to know the story of a video game character but didn't want to play the game? Well, welcome to Backstory. Alright, today we're going to be doing King K Rool. And to know what he's like, we kind of gotta know what games he's in. So first off, he's in the Donkey Kong Country franchise, obviously. And then he's in Donkey Kong 64. And then he's in Donkey Kong Land, which is pretty much just... Alright, we'll get to that. And then he's in some non-rare games. Donkey Konga, Donkey Kong Jungle Climber, Donkey Kong Barrel Blast, Super Smash Bros., Mario Super Slugger, and Donkey Kong King of Swing. King K Rool first appears in Donkey Kong Country as the final boss. He steals all of the Kong's bananas, which forces them to take him down. Let's be real, if an alligator took all my food, I guess he can just have it. King K Rool attempts to punish the Kongs by running into them, jumping on them, tossing his crown, and making a goddamn cannonballs appear out of the sky. Alright, halfway through the battle, King K Rool is defeated, causing the game's credits to roll. But oh my god, he's not dead. You gotta take him out one more time after the credits roll, and then the actual credits will roll, and you get your bananas back, okay? Moving on to the next game. In Donkey Kong Country 2, King K Rool kidnaps Donkey Kong. He wears a pirate costume complete with a large black hat, robe, and a blunderbuss, the weapon of his choice. The Kongs confront good old Captain K Rool above the Flying Croc, a flying machine that hovers above Crocodile Isle during this battle. They must avoid more goddamn cannonballs and toxic gases that can either reverse the player's controls, slow them down, or briefly stun them. Captain K Rool is fought for a second time in Crocodile Core, a volcano located in the lost world of Crocodile Isle. To gain access to this level, you gotta collect every bonus token and present them to Clubba, a muscular Kremling who guards the lost world, which is heavily implied to be the Kremling's place of origin, if you didn't know. After K Rool is defeated once more, a cutscene takes place showing Crocodile Isle exploding against the sunset, with the Kong family observing by a nearby cliff. Hey Grandma, you see the fiery flames of Crocodile Island exploding? It's K Rool's dreams. You're going to die. Alright, go to that game, buddy. Following the events of Donkey Kong Country 2, in Donkey Kong Country 3, K Rool goes into hiding due to the destruction of Crocodile Isle. That's a mouthful. This time he kidnaps both Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong, imprisons Queen Banana Bird, and heads to the northern Cremisphere. Here he lives in Castle Chaos, and takes on the role of a mad scientist known as Baron K. Roolenstein. He tricks the heroes, Dixie and Kiddy Kong, into believing that he has been defeated, and Chaos, a big-ass robot dude, is responsible for kidnapping the other Kongs. Once they reach the castle, they're shocked to learn that K Rool has been the true mastermind behind the plot the entire time. No shit. During both boss fights, K Rool utilizes electricity and technology to torment the Kongs. After being defeated for a second time, K Rool is chased around the North Hemisphere, Cremisphere, by Queen Banana Bird. Next game. Welcome to Donkey Kong 64. Instead of kidnapping other characters and stealing bananas, King K Rool takes on a more goddamn batshit crazy approach and plans to blow up DK Isle with his blastomatic laser. In the final boss battle against the Kongs, he wears a boxing outfit underneath the ring name King K Rool, and does this battle in front of his Kremling subjects. The final boss has 5 rounds due to there being 5 playable characters, much like his original appearance. K Rool attempts to trick the Kongs by playing dead. Being distracted by Candy Kong in a brief cutscene, Funky Kong delivers the final blow to the good old King Crusher K Rool, Captain K Rool, King K Kum Ka Ting Pow. Next game. In Donkey Kong Land, Cranky teases the Kongs that they could not replicate the success of their past games and the 8-bit system, causing Donkey Kong and Diddy to accept his challenge. Cranky explains that by the following day he will have called King K Rool and his Kremlings to steal Donkey Kong's bananas and scatter them across Donkey Kong Island. Determined to prove Cranky wrong, Donkey and Diddy head out to defeat King K Rool and the Kremlings once again to get their bananas back. The other 2 installments of this game franchise just act like mirrors to the Donkey Kong Country franchise, same as this one did. It's just Donkey Kong Country on a different... Okay, moving on, next game. After Rare bought Microsoft, Rare couldn't make any more Donkey Kong games, so Nintendo just made their own. Donkey Konga. It's a rhythm game. In this game, King K Rool has only made a small appearance. In Donkey Kong King of Swing, during the Jungle Jam tournament, King K Rool steals the competition's prize medals and proclaims himself the jungle hero. In this game, players control either Donkey Kong or Diddy Kong and try to track down King K Rool and the stolen medals. During Donkey Kong Barrel Blast, which was a racing game obviously intended for the bongo controller, but the game took too long, so it made it on the Wii instead. King K Rool is the playable character in this game. TK Jungle Climber. Donkey Kong thinks a banana-shaped ship is actually a banana, and he grounds it. That's weird. The Zenab comes out and tells Donkey Kong that King K Rool has stolen his crystal banana, which K Rool can use to take over the jungle and the entire universe. Donkey Kong knows that he has to retrieve them, so he and Diddy Kong set out on their journey to get them back. Then there's some non-Donkey Kong games that he's in. In Mario's Super Sluggers, K Rool is the strongest right-handed batter, and in Smash Bros, King K Rool acts as a trophy. Alright, and I think that's that for... What? Oh, god damn it. No one would have cared. Alright, I guess I have to talk about it. The animated series. King K Rool and his minions want to steal the Crystal Coconut from Donkey Kong and Company in order to rule Congo Bongo Island. Yep, that's the name they went with. The plot is pretty simple, so they can make more complex stories for each episode. In addition to this, the show has a lot of singing numbers similar to Sonic Underground. Alright, that's the actual end of the video, so don't forget to share, subscribe, and I'll leave you to listen to the sweet pipes of King K Rool. Have a K Rool day.
It's great to be a king. I seem to have a knack for taking everything I want and giving nothing back. I'll take away all jellies. I'll take away all jam. Have a nice vacation when I take your travel plans. Now that I have the power, this is my finest hour. Nothing on this earth can stop me now. Everything is mine. Finally have control. Excuse me, I hope I don't sound too droll. I'll take your color TVs and the banana, if you please, and I'll put an end to this silly world peace. Fools, while I watch you cower, this is my finest hour. Bait you on my hook, just like a worm. Before I crush you like a bug, come over here and give me a hug.